Yes. So I'm back with another good one. Yes, this is really good. Yes, it is. This one is really good. That's right. Hold on a second. Hold on. Yes. So I'm definitely back with another good one. This one is really important for us, right? Since they legalized just marijuana, cannabis, right? There's been a lot of reports that's going on inside the hospitals. You know, the doctors are making reports and stuff like that, right? The reason why they not basically letting all this information out, because it's about money. It's about procreating addicts amongst our youth, right? And suppressing the information and suppressing what's really going on, right, inside these emergency hospitals in New York. And somebody that have a good heart basically revealed this story, what's really going on in these hospitals, actually all around the world. But we just gonna focus on New York, right, with this cannabis, right? And a lot of children and a lot of people, they don't realize and understand that there's fentanyl inside of them, right? And there's methamphetamine, right, and cocaine and all the other chemicals that's inside there, and they put sweetness inside it to attract you to, so you become an addict. You can become an addict and you can smoke and it can keep you dumb, deaf, and blind. And you won't have no emotional movement about yourself, that you think that you really have emotional movement about yourself, but you really don't. You know, it's because they want to plague our communities. You know, there's these dispensers that's doing this stuff all around in our communities. They're set up, and this is why these children is going there. The children is going there because, the stronger it is, the good it is, they're gonna go there. So people are making these things much more stronger, and they're putting stronger and different chemicals, inside this marijuana and cannabis. This is what they're doing. And actually, this is synthetic weed. It's not even real. I'm keeping real with you. It's not real. It's synthetic. Just like everything else. It's sweet. It's good. Mixed in with everything else, with fentanyl and crystal meth. All this other stuff that's created in laboratory that they spray this stuff with, and our children is smoking this. And now there's reports that it's been going on that it's a lot of nausea and throwing up because they putting more chemicals inside of it, and this is what's going on. And the reason why they keeping this a hush hush, because people are going to lose money. F money. What about our children, mind, body, and soul, that's stopping them from elevating themselves, from stopping them to have emotional movement about themselves, from stopping them from coming the next president, the next astronaut, the next spiritual leader, the next bus operator, the next train operator, the next military personnel, the next doctor, whatever else they want to think about, the next police officer, the firefighter, whatever the case may be. They are plagued with this, and then being that you are plagued with this, now you doing a life of crime. Now you thinking about a life of crime. Yeah, this is an actual true fact, man. And I want people to understand this. And this is, this stuff is not getting out. It's suppressed because people are making thousands and millions of dollars off your demise in ignorance and darkness and being, dumb, deaf, and blind, meaning mentally, not actually you being dumb, but spiritually and mentally, yes, because of the choices that you are making. This is the things that we're doing. This is added into our demise as a community. So they got to keep coming up with tactics to keep us oppressed and depressed and keep us dumb, deaf, and blind. This is one of them. This is one of them. This is one of them. So I want people to understand this. You know why this is not going to get a lot of views? Because you know why this is not going to get a lot of views? Because I am talking about cannabis and I am talking about marijuana. And when I'm talking about this, that means that if I'm helping people deter them from having nausea, right? From throwing up and all of these other things like that, right? So, basically, hold on. They're gonna, this is what they're gonna do. Hold on, give me a second. This is what they're gonna do. Let's go. Hold on a second. Yeah. I'm gonna read this. I might read a little bit of it, or I might not. I might not even read all of this. I'm just gonna take out bits and pieces and read it. I'm not gonna get into it. It says, since the legalization of marijuana in 2021 in New York, emergency room have seen a spike in cannabis-related visits. A lot of what's available illegal dispensaries, or even what's available in the streets, is that the THC content is much more higher than it used to be. People are starting to experience some bad effects. He said because cannabis is legal in the state, more people are experimenting. However, it has caused an increase in ER visits, nausea, and vomiting, and throwing up, and dizziness. This is what's going on, because they're gonna dumb it down to tell you that this is what it is. It's THC. That's what it is. It's not that. It's the cocaine, right? It's the fentanyl, right? And it's all the other stuff, all the other chemicals that's in there to get you to keep coming back buying more and more and more and more of this stuff. They're not telling you that this is synthetic weed. You think that this is cannabis, but it's what? It's synthetic. It comes overseas. That's where it comes from. It comes from overseas. They create this stuff in laboratories and make it look good and stuff like that. They know how to bewitch your eyes and put magic on your eyes, because they know the eyes is the eyes, and dealing with different dimension of the eyes and different colors and different smells. They know what to do and how to play upon mankind mind. And this is what's going on amongst us. And we being affected more to oppress the people, keep the people depressed and dumb, deaf, and blind, so we don't rise up on who we are. But I am here, and other people are here to bring knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to us with experience, so we can do what? So we can uplift ourselves as a community, as a society, and individually. That's right. No longer you cannot sit back and say, oh, I ain't got nothing to do with that, I ain't got nothing to do with my family. It got everything to do with you. The individuals that saying that they don't got nothing to do with it, you have a lot to do with it. You have a lot to deal with it, do with it. And you have a lot to deal with it, meaning that you need to give up and get on the front line and come out here and fight this devil, demonic, evil, twisted, the barbaric devil demon that's taking many of our children down a dark, dark path of murder, death, kill, spinning the block, killing each other, wearing hoodies and masks in 100-degree weather and all these other things. Listen, man, it's not normal. We never had this in our community. We had things, but we never had this at this long rate, murder, death, killing our future. We're not gonna have no future. Everybody's getting locked up, and this is all around the world. In the United States, we pretty much not gonna have anybody. Yes, they need bed space. Yes, they need fresh. They taking all them OGs out that had 20 years, 30 years in, putting them back in society. They ain't no threat no more. This is how they feel. They're not no threat. We got 25 years of labor out of them. They're gonna die anyway. Get them out of here. This is how they feel. We need fresh backs. We need fresh minds. We need fresh strength to do another 25 of life, another 15 of life, another 10 of life, or whatever the case may be. They're gonna become the bag. This is the big plot and plan and trickery that people cause upon us. And they lead the force by legalizing this marijuana right here that's not even marijuana, that is synthetic, that has fentanyl in it, fentanyl, meth, cocaine, and everything else that's in here. Yes, that's what it does. That's why these children are going to the ERs as alarming rate, because they told somebody got this information out. They didn't want this to get this information out. They didn't want this to happen because people are making money off dumb, deaf, and blind. People smoking it. They making thousands and thousands of dollars off people's demise. I don't got nothing to do with it. Ain't my kid. Yeah, I'm gonna sell it. I'm gonna get this money. You want to smoke and be dumb, deaf, and blind, play with it? That's how individuals feel, cold-hearted. They don't care nothing about your children. They don't care if they go outside and murder somebody on a train just to get high and become addicts and drug addicts. Then you elevate from there, become cokehead. Then you start smoking crack, crystal meth, and all of these other things because your body become immune to it. You want to get more high. That's what it is. Now, I ain't smoking that. That's trash. I'm going over there. Homeboy got the good stuff. The stronger it is, the more cocaine and the more crystal meth and the more fentanyl that it has inside of it. That's right. I'm telling you like it is. And this right here is not going to get a lot of views because I'm talking up against this marijuana that's controlling our children, mind, body, and soul. Some of them don't even want to go to school. They're attacking their parents and everything else. Yes, this is an actual true fact. So I want this information to get out amongst us, which is really, really important. Yes. So this is just to bring awareness to us about this marijuana that's going down. They suppressed this for a very, very long time. 2021, it was legalized. This doctor been saying this been going on. Now, they might come at him. Whoever this doctor is, his name is Dr. Max. They're going to come at him. They're going to come at this doctor right here for telling people about this. And somebody else broke this story now because you get it sick. It's young people that's coming in doing that. You got to have a heart. You got to have care for this. The children are going down a dark path. That's why he probably said something about this. You're using these children as guinea pigs. That's what they don't really know that. They don't know. Their minds are plagued with something else. I see it, but my mind is not. That's why here on my channel, I tell you the truth. That's right. It's an entrapment. It's an entrapment to keep you dumb, deaf, and blind so you don't find out who you are. So I'm telling everyone, uncles, aunts, cousins, fathers, mothers, bring awareness to our children. The best thing that ever happened to us right now is what's going on in Trump administration. It's pushing us to come together, which is a good deal. People talk about they don't like Trump or whatever. It's pushing us to come together because your back is going against the wall and it's pushing us to each other. So we got to face each other and put aside our differences and save our children and our community as one. That's right. And don't allow fame, fortune, and riches, light shares, subscribe, lights, cameras, and action to come in to separate us, to backdoors and backstabbers and backbiters. Do you understand that? Stand on loyalty, stand on integrity, stand on honesty, stand on strength, and we can do it. It's pushing us to come together. I'm liking what I see from the Trump administration. Keep on doing it. It's going to keep pushing us and pushing us and pushing us to come together. I like it. I see the strategy. Other people don't understand it, but I see it on a higher level. That's where I see it at. Change is coming. Either you're going to be a part of the change or you're going to step aside. We need to elevate. We need to get to the next level, and the next level is in our children, and they being cut on every level. On all these major platforms. This is the actual true fact. We got to save our future. We're not going to have no future. That's why us as uncles and aunts and, us is coming out. We should have been came out. But we tired of seeing it, so we coming out. We grouping up together, we coming out, and we going to step to this evil. It needs to be stepped to. That's right. Peace, y'all. Peace.